Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Irene, and yeah, we're gonna get straight into the video. Now guys, I always do a girl talk about guys and relationships and like red flags to look out for in a relationship, but your girl never talks about the red flags to look out for in friendships. And if you guys are not new to my channel and you guys always watch my videos, you guys know that I've had a plethora of bad friends. Hell, I even been a bad friend in my life. I ain't gonna lie. These are 5 type of friends to stay away from. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, because it's way more than 5. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, let me know. But I just wanted to keep it at 5 because I didn't want the video to be too long. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. And if you are hearing any of this and you're thinking, wow, this resonates with my friend, what did K Camp say? It ain't none, cut that, like cut her off, cut her off, cut her off. And if you are watching this video and you sound like, ooh, I think I got y'all cricket. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. There you go. And if you are watching this video and it sounds like you're a part of this group, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing and reevaluate the way you're acting, okay? You guys might watch it and might not think that you're a part of it because it takes a lot to really self-aware yourself and be like, wow, maybe I'm the problem and I the problem. But like I said, if you are listening to this video and you resonate with any of these 5 signs, then you need to change the way you act, because if you continue down this path, it's going to be very hard for you to make genuine friendships and vice versa. So let's get into it. All right, y'all, I had to put my hair up because honestly it was like in my face and it was bothering me. I don't know, I didn't like the way it was looking in my face and stuff like that. So don't mind if it doesn't look right. I'm sorry, but I had to keep it up. But number 1 is very essential, and I know you guys have probably heard this many times, but I don't want you guys to actually just watch the video to watch. I want you guys to actually open those ears of yours and listen to what I'm saying carefully. If you are dealing with a jealous friend, you need to cut her off. Now, first and foremost, a jealous friend can be very deadly. I know you guys have seen those videos or those Dateline videos or those investigation discovery videos where a girl has been killed by her friend just simply because of the fact of her friend being jealous of the fact that the girl was prettier than her, or the fact that the girl probably had more in life than her. I've definitely had a jealous friend in my life, and y'all, she legit almost tried to kill me. Like, she tried to kill me when we stopped being friends. And the thing is with a jealous friend is never gonna really identify a jealous friend right away. She's never gonna come off and show you that she's a jealous friend. When she first comes into your life, you're probably gonna be thinking that this was a friend sent from God, because she's probably going to show you love. She's probably going to support you. She's probably gonna want to be like your best friend. She's probably gonna work her friend. She's probably gonna work herself up to the friendship pole, where you guys know, like, everybody has like a different levels of friends in their life. Well, not everyone, but I know for the most part, like, a lot of people have like acquaintances and associates and best friends and regular friends. Like, we all do. We all place our friends in categories whether we want to believe it or not. If this friend comes into your life, she's going to work her way up to that best friend category. She's going to knock out friends that you've been best friends with for years, that you still best friends with them, but she now at the same level of them, and you and her just only been friends for a year, and she's at the same level of the girl that you've been friends with since pre-K, since high school days, since middle school days. She's at the same level now. Those friends are going to come into your life and act like everything is cool. Those friends are going to come into your life and act like they're in your life to elevate you, to add value to your life. But those type of friends, if let's say, and you know the funny thing about those type of friends, a lot of the jealous friends do not come into your life with the intentions to be jealous. Some of them do come into your life with a genuine aspect, but jealousy can be picked up later on. Let's say you guys go out and you're getting more attention than her. Now, all of a sudden, she feels some type of way at the fact that you're getting more attention than her. And you know the funny thing is, a lot of people, and I want to add that, a lot of people befriend people that they think they're better than, and when that doesn't work out in their favor, that's when they become jealous, because in their head they're thinking, I look better than this girl, I'm better than this girl. Why when we go out is this girl able to captivate the room? Why is she able to grab attention when I look better than her, when I am better than her? And that's when the jealousy comes into play. Y'all, you will notice in little things. So for instance, let's say the girl can never give you a compliment. Like, the girl never gives you a compliment. And not only does the girl never give you a compliment, the girl can never give you a compliment first. Let's say you and her are both getting ready to go out to a party and y'all are both getting dressed together and y'all both end up wearing y'all's outfits and everything. The girl will literally look you up and down and literally not acknowledge your outfit until you say, oh, you look good. Then she says, oh, you look good too. And when you dealing, and ain't nothing wrong with that, because I do have some friends where, like, you know, we bounce back and forth over each other, like, you know. But when it seems that you always have to compliment her to compliment you, that's when you know for a given fact that it's not genuine. When it seems that every time you guys go out and she can never give you a compliment, she can never tell you you look good, not even just looking good, when you accomplish things in life and she doesn't acknowledge it, or she tries to belittle it or try to make it look like it's not a big accomplishment or ignores it. Let's say you post your accomplishments on your social media and she doesn't even text you and say congratulations or says anything to you. She just watches your story, or she just looks at your post and just goes on with herself. That girl is a jealous friend. And the thing is, people think that jealousy just has to do with looks. Jealousy can be so many different aspects. So whenever people tell people, oh, you're jealous of me, people automatically think it's about looks. I ain't jealous of you, I look better than you. That right there let me know that you are jealous of me. Okay, because when I say you are jealous of me, it's not just with looks. Like, it could be so many different factors for me to think that you are jealous of me. You could be jealous of me of the fact that, like, I'm doing financially better than you than life. You can be jealous of my successfulness. You could be jealous of let's say a guy that I'm dating and you're not dating a good guy at that time. You're jealous of the fact that I'm dating a good guy. It's so many aspects. So that is like one big hint, the fact that she could never compliment you. Another way that you can figure out if a friend is jealous of you is if she always wants to bring up negative things that you try to forget in the past. Now, we all have bad things that we've done. I know a lot of us say, oh, we don't regret anything, but let's be real. There's some things that if we had the chance to go back and fix in our past, we will fix it, okay? And if you always see that friend bringing up like that scenario, that part of your life that you really want to be dead and gone, and she's always bringing it up. Remember when you did ABCD? It was like an embarrassing moment. Or let's say you were really, really big and you lost a whole bunch of weight, and every time you're going out, you always hear her saying, remember when you used to weigh such and such? Or like, well, let's say you grab a plate to eat and she's like, girl, you don't want to go back to the old you? Better watch what you eating. Like, little shit like that should let you know the girl is low-key, on the lowest of lowest keys, jealous of you. And it also goes with what I said in the beginning, that she is not acknowledging your accomplishments. She just wants to talk about where you were in the beginning. She don't want to talk about where you are now. Know what I mean? So keep those jealous friends away from you, y'all. Those jealous friends can turn very deadly. Jealousy is a bad trait. Like, keep those jealous friends away from you, okay? Another thing that I'm about to say, because I do want to move on from number one, because I feel like I've been talking forever about number one. The reason why I keep talking and I'm emphasizing it and I'm going so hard in the paint, because a jealous friend is a very, very scary friend to be friends with. Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. Your girl trying to get you right, okay? So that's number one. Number two, stay away from the combative friend, okay? If I have to have a conversation with you and I say I think the sky is blue and you say you think the sky is green, the conversation don't need to end with us getting ready to set up a fight because we agreed on two different things. Conversation don't need to end with us calling each other all type of B words and H words and all these stuff, because we agreed on two different things, okay? And you know the funny thing is, the reason why I'm telling y'all to stay away from these type of friends is because you could sometimes become those friends without even knowing. Because in the past, I had combative friends. A lot of my friends in the past were very combative. And I caught myself being combative along with them, engaging along with them. Because if you guys are not new to my channel and you guys know me, y'all know I'm a very aggressive person, just naturally. Like, not on no, I like to fight or anything like that. I'm just a naturally aggressive person, and I'm a naturally opinionated person. You know what I mean? I'm a Virgo, like, and I'm not really too big into signs, but I do know for a given fact that Virgos are very opinionated and we do like to voice our concerns when we need to, right? In the past, whenever I was dealing with combative friends and we would talk about two different things and one would not agree with what the other was talking about, it would literally turn into a fight. It would turn into arguments. It would turn into just chaos just because of things, such insignificant things will turn into a big fight, chaos, aggression, yelling on the phone. Stay away from that friend. When you are dealing with a combative friends, they will take it to the ending of the road to get their point across. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter if you say, okay, I'm done talking about this situation. You're gonna make it apparent to keep talking about the situation over and over again. Not only will they make it apparent to talk about the situation over and over again, if you opinionated like myself, or if you have the ability to get like that, they could bring the aggression out of you. So now when you go around your friends that are not really combative, and let's say y'all start talking about things and y'all don't agree on the same thing and you're attacking them, you look like the bad guy, and you are the bad guy because you are now dealing with somebody that is less combative, that is not combative, and now you look like the aggressor. And you could have even been wrong. You could have even been right about your opinion. It's the simple fact that you're so combative to the point where your friend is now looking at you like, what's your issue? Like, why are you so angry? To the point where it has to turn into this big aggression. And the thing is, you're not really a combative person, but because you hanging around this friend that is so combative, and that y'all feel that if y'all not agreeing with two things, y'all have to argue each other down and curse and do all this stuff to get y'all point across. Y'all think that that's healthy. You start developing that type of personality and taking it elsewhere. And also, like, dealing with a combative friend is same thing. It goes hand in hand with number one, with dealing with a jealous friend. It can turn dangerous because when you are dealing with a combative friend, she might want to fight you if something goes left. You know, she might want to hurt you if something goes left. Like if you guys disagree on something, or if you guys get into an argument that is minor, it might turn into a fight. That's why you guys always get on YouTube and y'all see all these videos of how these girls fought their best friend. That's not those behaviors didn't just start that day that they told the story, that day that the situation happened. Their best friends didn't just have a little minor inconvenience and they fought. A lot of those things have been built up aggression, built up combativeness that's been going on between the friendship over the years, and they finally got to the point where the straw hit the camel's back and they actually fist fought. Do you want to be fist fighting your friend? Like, do you want to be fist fighting your friend? Come on now. This is your friend that you literally post on socials all the time. Now you're doing beatbox Muhammad Ali with her in the room. Like, come on. Do you want to do that? You know what I mean? And you guys know I fought some of my friends in the past, you know, so it's not a cute look. It's embarrassing. People are going to look at y'all and laugh, especially if you guys put each other all over social media and then they find out later on that y'all fought. Everybody going to look at y'all and laugh. It's not worth it. Just stay away from that combative friend. And we too old to be being combative. Everybody should be able to have an opinion. And if you don't agree with it, just agree to disagree. Number 3, another type of friend that you really need to make sure that you stay away from, baby, is the attention-seeking friend. This friend has the ability to take your man. Let me tell you the reason why I didn't say the boy crazy friend, because whenever I see people say if a girl is boy crazy, she's not able to be a friend, I don't agree. Let me tell you guys why. Now, if you guys know little old me, I was boy crazy when I was in high school. Like when I say loco, like I was boy crazy, okay? But I would never sleep with any of my friends' guys that I know for a given fact that was her guy. People need to understand when they say stay away from people that are boy crazy, that's not so much what it is. It's stay away from attention seekers. It's a difference between being a boy crazy person and an attention seeker person. Some people are boy crazy from the trauma that they dealt with in their life, from past, past things. Like some people are boy crazy from a different aspect. And then there's girls that are boy crazy for male validation, for attention seeking. And I was more so boy crazy from the trauma that I dealt with in my past life, and I was feeling a void. I wasn't so much boy crazy from attention seeking. I didn't really have to go out there and look for male validation. I didn't really have to go out there and seek attention because guys naturally flocked to me when I was younger because I was fully developed at a very young age. Whenever people say, oh, you cannot be friends with boy crazy people, I don't really think that that's a right thing to say, because there are some young ladies that are boy crazy from the trauma, from trigger warning before you guys hear this, from being SA'd in the past. And if you guys don't know what it means, oh well, you're too young if you don't know what SA mean. But y'all know what I'm saying, like from being SA'd in the past and now they're like very hypersexual because of that. The type of friend that you have to stay away from is the attention seeker. That's a whole different ball game, because this attention seeking friend, she seeks attention from anywhere, not just from guys. When you are dealing with an attention-seeking friend, she will literally tell your secrets so she can seem like she's a better person. She will literally tell your business in front of people. If you guys go out and the attention is not on her, she will figure out a way for the attention to be on her. She will literally put you down so the attention can be on her. Start overdoing or overplaying her role or her personality so the attention can be on her. The spotlight can be on her. What a lot of girls who are attention seekers have to understand is just certain people just have it, okay? Certain people don't have to say nothing and people flock to them, okay? Certain people are sociably desirable and society will just naturally flock to them without saying a word. So when you doing all that hoo-hoo and hollering and stuff and doing all that extra stuff, you're wasting your time, because whoever society wants to flock to is who they're gonna flock to. They're not gonna flock to you because you're being loud and you're doing all that extra stuff. You want to stay away from that attention-seeking friend, because that attention-seeking friend will literally put you under the bus so they can put themselves on top. So be careful. Stay away from that type of friend. The fourth type of friend that you need to stay away from is the friend that is only hanging out with you because they're able to benefit off of you in certain ways, but they don't really like you like that, okay? Now, this type of friend is tricky because this type of friend, she not really jealous of you. This type of friend, she not really combative. This type of friend is not really an attention seeker. But at the same time, this friend don't like you. And at the same time, this friend thinks she's better than you. And the thing with this friend is, it's gonna take a while before you figure out that this friend feels she's better than you. It's gonna take certain situations happening to the both of you guys for you to understand that this girl thinks she's better than you. Now, I've had friends like that in the past that thought that they were better than me. I've had friends where we've gotten into arguments and I was going to a community college, but they were at a 4-year college, and they let that be known in our argument. Like, you're at a community college, I'm at a 4-year college, you're a loser. Like, when you start dealing with those type of friends, you really start understanding that those friends kind of remind me. And I don't know, you guys let me know how y'all feel about that, but they kind of remind me of men. A lot of men, they don't really want to be with a lot of women nowadays of our generation. They really just want to hang around that woman and get certain benefits from that woman. Like, they might like her because she's pretty, or they might like her because she's funny, but they don't really want to be with her. Like, the guy, when it comes to fully committing to the girl, it's a void. Something is just not there, but they use her for other benefits. And that's kind of like what this type of friend reminds me of, the one that thinks that they're better than you. That friend does think that they're better than you, but they also believe that you can also, certain aspects. Okay, let me say, because I'm getting tongue-tied and I'm getting tongue-twisted. Even though that friend thinks they're better than you, in other aspects, they know they're not better than you. You get what I mean? That friend might think that they're better than you mentally, like, not mentally, academically. They might know that when it comes to personality, they lack and you gain. So that's why they keep you around. So let's say that friend is pretty and sociably desirable, but they don't have no substance. They don't have no substance. They don't know how to hold conversation. They don't really know how to keep up. They're a little slow, and they know deep down inside that's how they are. And then we have you. And I'm not saying that you ain't pretty, but you are not as pretty as, you know, they are. And a lot of the times, y'all ladies, if you guys ever feel like you're ugly, you're not ugly. What you guys have to understand is that society has to do with social desirability, and social desirability is exactly what it is. Social desirability. It's what people sociably find desirable. So you could be the most prettiest girl in the world, but like I said, if you 200 and something pounds and you big, they ain't gonna find you pretty because of the size that you are. So when I say this, don't think to yourself like, oh, is she saying I'm not pretty? I'm just speaking hypothetically, okay? Like, everybody's pretty in their own way, you know what I mean? What I'm saying is that this girl that you're friends with is sociably desirable. Like, anywhere y'all go, heads turn. Anywhere y'all go, men try to come and talk to her. But when it comes to holding a conversation, when it comes to substance, she lacks. Then we got you on the other hand. You a pretty girl too, but you're not really sociably desirable. You might lack in body-wise, or you might have a nice body, but, you know, lack a little bit in the face. Or you might lack in skin color, because you guys know colorism is very prevalent in this world, you know what I mean? So you might have the body, the face, but the skin might be off. Not off. Y'all know what I mean? I don't want nobody commenting saying, what's the definition of? What's the definition? No, y'all know what I mean. Like, I'm not talking that nobody's skin is off, but y'all know how these boys, you know how these people think, okay? I usually flock to her. But she knows that she needs you around because you are funny. Personality is crazy. You are enticing. Everywhere y'all go, people start conversation because of y'all. People might initially come to you guys because she's pretty, but people stay and you guys get pretty privilege and nice treatment because of the fact that you have a nice personality, and she knows that. So that's why the girl will keep you around. But all in all, the girl will always think that she's better than you, because in her head she'll be thinking these people would not even come here if it wasn't for this face. Okay, that's how she'll be thinking. Stay away from them type of people. And it's not always just looks. Like I told you, it can be so many different things. And in those type of friends, certain situations will happen to where you guys will see what I'm saying, and you guys will be like, okay, I see what Irene is saying. This girl thinks she's better than me. She'll say certain things that will let you know. Really, with that type of situation, it's kind of hard to catch. You guys really just have to have the spirit of discernment on 10. You guys have to really pay attention to everything someone says, and you guys also have to pay attention to actions, because words can be way different from actions. So that's number 4. Okay, I know y'all, I know. I talked a lot. So let me stay away from the friend that can never show up for you, but you always show up for her. The girl calling you, oh my God, like, I'm so behind on rent, I need money, and da-da-da. You don't even have money. Let's say the girl's rent is $1,000. Say you only have $1,050 in your bank account, and you don't get paid till Friday, and baby, it's Monday. So with Monday through Friday, you about to be living off of $50 if you give this girl $1,000. You give the baby $1,000 just because you're a kind person, because you're a giving person, and you don't want your friend to be put out because she couldn't meet the requirements to pay her rent for that month. But when it comes to you, and you know, the funny thing is, you the type of person where you don't even put your friend in those type of situations because you don't even want to be a burden to your friend. But let's say it's something little, something very minute. Let's say you figure out later on that that girl is up. Mind you, that girl ain't never paid you back. Let's say you figure out later on she's up. She's doing good with her money. She's financially stable. Let's say y'all go out to eat. Let's say that y'all together, the waiter accidentally bring the check and give it to her. And let's say he accidentally puts everything on the same tab instead of separating the check. And the check ends up being $60. And the girl is hustling for it to be separated. Can we please separate this check? Can we separate this check? Like, she's hustling. She can't even pick up your check. Somebody who you lend $1,000 to can't even pick up your check. She's screaming to the waiter to separate the check. And you know this girl got money by now. You know she got money by now. Stay away from them type of friends. Those type of friends are always going to run to you because they know that you have a kind heart. They also know that you are a people pleaser. If you are a people pleaser and you're watching this, stop being a people pleaser, because people who are people pleasers, they always finish last. Y'all will always finish last. Okay, everybody gonna forget about your ass. You gonna finish last. I ain't no damn people pleaser. I am a kind person though, so I used to get hurt in the past, but I ain't no people pleaser. I will say no. Ain't nothing wrong with saying no, and don't ever feel bad for saying no. No, no. It's a 2-letter word. No. So back to what I'm saying. She's literally telling the waiter, oh my God, could you please split this check? Da da da. This is and that. Stay away from that type of friend. Or let me give you guys another example. Her birthday comes around, you literally plan a whole birthday weekend for her. Shine with her with gifts, showing up to all her events. Let's say she plans a birthday weekend. Let's say you don't plan one. Let's say she plans a 3-day weekend where she's going to the club, she's popping bottles, she's going to dinner, she's going to brunch. She has this whole setup and you attend everything. You even end up picking up one of her tabs. You doing the damn thing. You even show up to her dinner with a birthday gift. You end up picking up her freaking tab. She's at an expensive restaurant dining, brunch. You picking up her mimosa tab. You're just you at every event. You're driving. You doing the damn thing for her birthday. Your birthday come around, she can't even attend your birthday events. She can't even text you on time and tell you that she won't be able to attend it. Why are you friends with her? Why are you doing all this stuff for people and they not doing nothing for you? I need y'all to really look at it and get disgusted when y'all see those type of friends do that. Me, I have good friends now. In the past, I used to have terrible friends, okay? But I have pretty good friends now. But me in the past, when people used to not show up for me the way I would show up for them, I used to get disgusted and to even be friends with them. And I used to cut their asses off. No questions about it. And it was funny because when I was in high school, or I think it was like when we were fresh out of high school, I literally was cutting people off left and right. And people were talking shit about me. People were saying, oh, Irene don't know how to keep friends, da da da. And no tea, no shade, but those wasn't no friends that I needed to keep. They weren't for me and I wasn't for them. So, you know, people were talking about me. People were saying, oh, she doesn't know how to keep friends and stuff like that. But it wasn't that. I just came to the epiphany that these people that I called my friends were not really my friends and they had to go. Nothing wrong with cutting everybody off and starting over. I think for about almost a year, I didn't have no friends. None. The only friend I had was my cat until it died. Okay, I didn't have no friends and I was content with that. Was I lonely? Yes. Was I sad about it? Yes. But I knew that those people that I was friends with in the past were not good friends. I knew that every time I called them, they were not able to show up for me. When they needed something, I was right there. I was at their front door, taking them, picking them up, taking them places. They didn't have money, giving them money. You know what I mean? Getting them out of trouble. But when it came to me, it was never a consideration or thought. You don't want to be in that type of predicament because that shit is going to make you start resenting people. And when you get in these new friendships, you're going to start feeling some type of way. You're going to start holding these new friendships accountable for what your old friends did. And then you going to look like the mean girl, or you going to look like you putting people to the test because you knew that you let your past friends step all over you. So now you over here trying to make up for it with this new friend. Ain't did nothing to you yet. Stay away from the friend that could never show up for you, but you always showing up for them. If they don't come to your birthday, don't go to theirs. If they don't wish you a happy birthday, don't wish them a happy birthday. If they don't buy you a birthday gift, don't buy them a birthday gift. And it don't have nothing to do with being transactional. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's about my respect. It's about my respect. Just like you have a birthday every year, I do too. Okay? Okay? And I also want to say for this disclaimer, if you guys read any of this and your friends do any of this, that don't mean that you got to cut them off. Sometimes some people don't know what they're doing until you reassure them. And also sometimes some people don't know your boundaries. So also communication, just like how we talk about communication in a relationship, communication in a friendship is key. So if you guys are feeling like this is a good friend, but she might have a little bit of these traits, it won't take you guys nothing to sit down, have a talk about it, and see how y'all can come up with a resolution to it. Don't just automatically cut them off. But if they're on the bad spectrum, like if they're on the bad end of it, cut them off. Cut them off, cut them off, cut them off. Because they ain't gonna do nothing but continue to do this. Continue to get worse, okay? If you guys like this type of video, y'all let me know down below. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next video. Also, like I said before in the beginning, if you guys want a part 2, because I have way more type of friends you gotta stay away from. If you guys want a part 2, y'all let me know down below. I will give you guys a part 2. Bye, guys.